that down, let's go on to this, shall we? Shogun, certainly not to my surprise, is, according to the major trades, basically looking at sweeping up all the major drama Emmys at the upcoming Emmy Awards on September 15th, less than a month away, a little over 3 weeks away. And nobody in this room could be more happier about that than me. I freaking loved Shogun so much. It's one of those shows that came out that had me being that annoying person in the circles going, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but have you guys watched Shogun yet? Because you need to be watching Shogun. I remember when they did that big Investors Day call, back when they announced that Fantastic Four and X-Men were coming and all that kind of stuff. The thing that got me most excited was they announced Shogun, and it turned out so much better than I could have possibly dreamed. And now, at least a couple of the major trades, IndieWire, Variety, they're basically saying Shogun, they're picking it, is going to sweep almost everything. So let's go over and look at this. Now, the one category that Shogun cannot sweep up in is Best Supporting Actress. They can't so they're not nominated in that one. So they're not going to win Best Supporting Actress. They're predicting Christine Baranski is going to win that for The Gilded Age, a show I have not yet watched. I hear good things about it, but I've not yet watched that show myself. But almost everything else, starting with Best Supporting Actor, Tadanobu Asano, who plays Kashigi in Shogun. Everybody started off super hating the guy because he boiled the other guy alive, but he was
Typically that'll do it.
Yeah, taking a man and boiling them alive. Yeah, might make you paint him with a broad stroke, anyway, with a broad brush. But anyway, he was fabulous. Right up to his final scene with Toranaga on that hillside. He was so good in this show. So both IndieWire and several others are saying that Tadanobu is going to win that one. All right. So that's Best Supporting Actor. Directing. Frederick E.O. Toy is their call to win for Best Directing for Shogun, going against shows like Winning Time, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Slow Horses, Morning Show, and The Crown. In writing, they are predicting Shogun wins again, with Rachel Kondo and Justin Marks for that, who are also overseeing the development of season 2. No surprise at all, Best Actor, Hiroyuki Sanada. And it's about time that Scorpion gets some damn respect put on his name. So this one's a no-brainer that he's going to take that. And then they're also saying Anna Sawai is going to take it as well for Best Actress. So they are calling, and obviously they're calling Shogun for Best Series. They've obviously, right here, they got Shogun. The other nominees are The Crown, Fallout, The Gilded Age, The Morning Show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Slow Horses, and Three Body Problem. I was very happy to see Three Body Problem get nominated. The show was great. But they got Shogun. So, aside from Best Supporting Actress, they're calling them to win Best Directing, Best Writing, Best Series, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor. The one difference, and these are over several of the things, the one difference, though, is in Variety, where Variety has somebody else winning Best Supporting Actor. Other than that, they also called almost all the same things for IndieWire. This is a show, guys, that I will take every opportunity that arises to talk about. I am still an evangelist for this series. Jonathan Voico has still not watched this show.
It's true. All of it.
It's true. All of it. Damn, man, you got to watch this show.
It's next.
It's so
really
good.
I had to get caught up on a lot of stuff that I just did not finish. And so
you've
now,
been spending a lot of your time lately getting caught up on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the show is like so unbelievably and remarkably good. And I'm so stoked that it's going to have this kind of sex. Now, listen, the trades, the pundits, whatever, all the predictors, the prognosticators can often be wrong when awards time finally comes and the votes are tallied. But I honestly think we're going to see Shogun take a lot of whether they completely sweep or not, I don't know, but they're going to win a lot of these major awards. We want to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Hungryroot. Guys, you know me, I like things that make my life easier, especially things that make it easier for me to eat healthy and eat well, and certainly more effectively than trying to order from food delivery services. Hungryroot is the easiest way to eat healthy. They send you fresh, high-quality groceries, simple, delicious recipes, and essential supplements. It's like having someone else do all the planning and shopping so you don't even have to think about it. Hungryroot gets to know your personal health goals, dietary restrictions, favorite foods, how much time you want to spend cooking, and more. Then, they build you a personalized cart with all your grocery needs for the week, including easy 4-ingredient recipes to put those groceries to use. Each order is fully customizable so you can take their suggestions or choose anything you want. They've got fresh produce, high-quality meat and seafood, healthy snacks, smoothies, sweets, ready-to-eat meals, kids snacks and meals, vitamins and supplements, and much more. Everything from Hungryroot follows a simple standard. It's got to taste good, be quick to make, and contain whole, trusted ingredients. Right now, Hungryroot is offering the John Campea Show listeners 40% off your first delivery and free veggies for life. Just go to hungryroot.com/Campea to get 40% off your first delivery and get your free veggies. That's hungryroot.com/Campea. Don't forget to use our link so that they know we sent you. Anyway, Chris, you saw this. How do you feel about Shogun being kind of the pick to win in all these things? And where do you think they're most vulnerable out of all these particular categories?
Ooh, that is a great question. I don't know, because this is such a runaway hit. It's one of those things, too, where whenever you adapt material from a novel, it almost always is not as good as the original work, right? There's a lot of liberties taken. It just doesn't fire on all cylinders. There's people who can pick holes at stuff. Game of Thrones, as much as people who didn't read the books love those, the people who read the books constantly tell you how much better the books are, right?
Right.
Shogun is one of those things, because I started reading that book to get ready for this series. This series elevates the material in such a beautiful way, and yes, ands it, and does such a phenomenal job taking something that felt, to me, almost impossible to translate onto film properly in a beautiful, beautiful way. So much so that having a second season doesn't even seem that daunting to me, even though there's no more book. Man, I'm trying to think of where they've got weak points, though, because everyone is so killer in this. Potentially supporting actor, because that is a pretty stacked
It's
area.
a very, very stacked one, yeah.
I mean, all the nominees this year are really fire. We've had such a great year of television. I am still confused about the Emmys of what is a drama, what is a comedy. I feel like that is constantly being moved in a way
because
that makes
as good
no
as The
sense.
Bear is, it's
not
a comedy.
It's not a comedy. And it frustrates me each time, because Steve Martin and Martin Short are killing it every time they show up to do Only Murders in the Building. But how do you compare to The Bear when it's that kind of race, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like we need to get back to those very specific categories. But other than that, I mean, I feel like they're just going to dominate this year. I feel like all these different trades are completely right that this is Shogun's year. It's the best show on television.
Go off on a side note just for a second.
Let's side quest.
Did you see the new trailer for Only Murders in the Building?
With the
new season?
movie adaptation?
With Eugene Levy.
Yes.
And so if you guys haven't seen the trailer for it yet, so the Only Murders in the Building podcast, according to the trailer, has become so popular that they want to make a movie out of it. And they got Zach Galifianakis, Eugene Levy, and from Housewives. Eva Longoria. Yeah. All playing themselves. And they're going to be the stars of the movie. The trailer is so good. It's so good. I cannot wait to see it. And Eugene Levy continues. And by the way, Eugene Levy's now going to be hosting the Oscars with his son, Dan Levy. What's that?
Isn't it the Emmys he's hosting?
Did I say the Oscars?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me.
No worries.
The Emmys.
Yeah.
Dan and Eugene are going to be hosting the Emmys.
That's going to be so fun.
Which is going to be so good. Anyway, guys, and hopefully saying the word Shogun a lot. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Not only have I been thinking they're going to sweep up all the major awards, it sounds like most of the trades are now also agreeing with me. Which of the main categories do you think they could be weak on and maybe get surprised by? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.